Well, hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Fan Stand. First of all, apologies. I know that I said we would be starting the show at 2:45, but I've just come up with some new equipment. So I wanted to make sure that it's working all right. And for some reason, when I connected my camera, my mic wasn't getting detected, and then I connected my mic, so my camera wasn't getting detected. So there was all of that, but finally it seems like we've managed to get the show on the road. I'm just gonna wait for a few seconds here to see if there are going to be some others joining the show, and then we can start with the discussion for match number 17, which is SRH versus Punjab Kings. Rather, it is Punjab Kings versus SRH because the home team's name comes first. And I just realized that I forgot to plug in my headphone jack. So, all right. So, we're all set. And I've just got to do a couple more things. Mm, yep. Sorry, guys. Just gonna be a couple more seconds here. Then we can get the show on the road. All right. All right, so I think we're good to start the show right now. Match number 17, Punjab Kings are hosting the Sunrisers Hyderabad in New Chandigarh. Now, first things first, before we even start talking about the match, there is something that I felt was worth a discussion. So, in the last match that got washed out against KKR, Shreyas Iyer's sister ended up putting up, she ended up putting up a reel where she was like, "Chalo, tumhe ek point de diya." Now, I'm not a big fan of Shrestha Iyer or her social media content. I find a lot of it cringe, but that doesn't mean that I hate her or anything. Sarpanch depends, sa depend. It goes that way. Just the uh, just the rules of brotherhood. And even if she wasn't Shreyas Iyer's sister, I mean, the point is that it was an innocent reel. It was cringe, but it was still an innocent reel. And she got a lot of backlash from a lot of KKR fans who ended up abusing her, using some really bad language, some even going to the extent of threatening her. Now, no matter how passionate we are about all of this, it is still sport at the end of the day. And true fans of any sport never shy away from appreciating a team that's doing well. And they also take it in their stride when things aren't going their way, and they just don't stoop to these levels. So whatever has happened, it is deplorable. Like, she had to put up a story and eventually she took down that reel from her social media. But I think India has got a problem now. If I have to talk about the most abusive fandoms within IPL and the teams that have them, I think CSK has been the most infamous one, because the CSK fans tend to be really abusive and really, um, how do I put it? Like, sometimes, their ugliness comes to the fore and it overshadows how good or how legitimate some of their players are. I did not expect this from KKR. I always felt like KKR fans were like big on sport and like they know how to take things sportingly. And especially for a team that comes from a state where Durga Puja is such a big deal, these kind of comments, they don't paint a really good picture. I understand that things aren't really going well for you guys right now. Your team isn't doing that well. There have been injuries, a lot of things that went south, but that doesn't mean that you come out in this way. Support your team, show them your unconditional support, criticize them, but stick to the game. Don't go into these things. So that was one thing that I felt the need, the urge to talk about. Now let's get into the match. And first things first, Punjab does not have a very good record at New Chandigarh. I think if I was reading it correctly on the CricBuzz app, um, I'll just pull it up here. Yep. So I think between SRH and Punjab, SRH clearly has the upper hand. They have won 17 against Punjab winning 7. So there is a clear cut domination there between both the teams. Even last year, I remember the first match between Punjab and SRH, and Abhishek Sharma just steamrolled the Punjab team. It was a beautiful innings to watch, but it was also making me crack on the inside because I really wanted Punjab to win. Um, the other record that I was talking about was Punjab's record at their home ground, and yep, at New Chandigarh they've lost 15 of their 21 matches, and not to forget that Shreyas Iyer too does not have a very great run at the stadium. So putting those things together, there is not a very clear cut home advantage, although I feel that Punjab would be taking a lot of heart from their first home victory against GT, which was their first fixture of this IPL. Um, so hopefully we've broken that curse in that match. But let's have a quick look at the pitch as well and the weather. The weather is sunny. It's gonna be warm. The pitch has been rolled nicely. It is a very dry pitch, so I know it makes more of a difference in Test cricket, but even in T20 cricket, I think as the pitch gets used and as it keeps drying up, the cracks start appearing, which is something that a lot of spinners could benefit from. In terms of Punjab, I feel Punjab, like I've said it so many times, like when they're doing well, Ricky Ponting, Shreyas Iyer, they're not big fans of chopping and changing for the sake of it. But on this pitch, I think it is gonna benefit the spinners, especially because it is an afternoon game. So I do feel that there is a slot that may open up for Harpreet Brad. The other way they could go is play the same team, play the same 12, and Cooper Connolly comes in and rolls his wrist. Um, but if not that, I think Punjab could start their innings with like 3 overseas and keep Harpreet as the bowling option. And then in the second innings, Yuzi Chahal gets sub for a Priyan Sharia. That could work because Harpreet Broad is a pretty handy player, so he still gives you a bit of batting towards the end of the batting order. In terms of the SRH team, um, well, actually, the toss has just happened, so I think we can just talk about the squads and the toss straight away. Punjab has won the toss and decided to bowl first, which is something that I'm happy they did, because I think this team's got a bit of experience chasing in this tournament now. And also, in the second half, as the sun starts setting, as it starts to get a little cooler, um, there may be a chance for a dew, although I'm not too positive about it. But I think Punjab has cracked the code on how to chase total. So I think this is a good call. Now, to have a quick look at the squad, um, let me share the screen with you as well. Okay, so Punjab bowling first. It pretty much looks like the same team. They've gone unchanged. So no Harpreet Brad. So I stand corrected. Um, Although there may be a chance that once UZ Chahal is done with his quota of overs, he may get subbed for. Yeah, I think he will get subbed for Harpreet Brad. Oh, interesting. They've also kept Nehal Vadera in the substitutes. So yeah, that is interesting, because all things said and done, Nehal Vadera is not doing too well with his batting. But even then, I feel he is a gun fielder. He's one of the better fielders in this team. Um, but might be a niggle or something. I'll just have to check up on that. Um, for SRH, batting first, Ishan Kishan, Abhishek Sharma, Travis Head, Heinrich Klaasen, who is playing nicely in this edition of the IPL. So yeah, even with them, I don't feel like there is a lot of change. They've got Harshal Patel, who I think would be able to do some wonders on this pitch if the cracks start showing up. And they've got Shivam Mavi and Jaydev Unadkat, two good options for when they come into bowl. Even Kamindo Mendes for that matter. So that is the SRH team. Now let's talk about uh, what my predictions are, who my players to watch out for are. I think for SRH, hands down, it has to be Abhishek Sharma. Uh, Considering how he played last year, the innings that he played on this field, and it is also home turf for him in a lot of ways. So I think Abhishek Sharma is going to be that player to watch out for from the Hyderabad camp. From the Punjab camp, I feel it is going to be Prab Simran. I think he is due for a big knock. Even in the last one, he missed his half century by like 7 runs, but he was playing nicely. Not a very aggressive strike rate, but he was still playing decently well. He's showing a lot of maturity in his batting. He is taking a lot of responsibility, which are great signs for Punjab Kings. So from Punjab, I feel it is gonna be Prabsimran Singh who's gonna be the player to watch out for. In terms of the totals, I don't think this is gonna be a very high scoring match. I think um, the total is gonna be somewhere around 170 to 180, because I feel new batters coming in will struggle a bit. Like, you would have to play 10 to 15 you would have to come in and play 10 to 15 balls just to get a feel of the pitch, to see how the ball is coming in, and then start from there. Like, I this is not the kind of pitch that you would see at a Wankhede or a Chepok, where you come in and you start smacking from the first ball. So it is going to take a bit of initiative. It is going to be taking a bit of patience as well. But I think 175 to 180 seems like a par score on this pitch. But if it goes to 200 as well, considering this IPL and how easily 200's been getting chased, even last night with Rajasthan Royals chasing 201 with ease, I don't think it's going to be much of a challenge. Also, with SRH, like, their true weakness actually lies in their bowling. So I think they would have to set a big target for Punjab to really be able to defend it, because majority of their games they would lose it on their bowling. But these are my first thoughts. For those of you who are joining right now, Punjab Kings have won the toss and they've decided to bowl first. Interesting contest. Keep your support up, guys. ਪੰਜਾਬ ਨੂੰ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਐ ਚੱਕ ਕੇ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਮੈਚ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਨੀਚੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਵੀ, and let's keep it going, and I'll see you on the other side with my post match live reactions. Or dhyan rahe that the post match analysis, the proper one, is going to be published tomorrow. So keep an eye out and subscribe to the fan stand. We are covering IPL here. We are covering Punjab Kings, keeping a very close eye on the men in red. So I'll see you on the next time.